Hello and welcome back to the Wisdom Vacuum, episode number 10, 10, Diaz. We are here with our regular host, Josh.
Woo!
And Logan.
Yeah.
And our special number 10 episode guest, Stephen Smith.
Round of applause.
He's
Say
finally
hello,
here.
Stephen Smith.
Our biggest
I'm
supporter.
finally here. I have finally arrived. I finally was given permission to be here.
This is wonderful news.
Yes.
How did
I've
you
been
feel
released
about
from
us
my
holding
cage.
up on you?
Well,
Oh,
this is...
Well, it's not that big of a deal. 10 people are going to watch this, and 10 of those 3 are the host. So,
10 of those
And
3
me.
are the host?
all right.
Trust me.
I'm already off to a bad start.
That's some bad math.
Guys, can we restart?
Yeah, please. Rewind
you want to
it.
restart?
Delete it.
No.
We don't delete.
We don't do that
restart here. Just like
James is
whenever
gonna-
Josh farted on the podcast, we kept it in there.
Yeah, James is just going to see the beginning and just cut it here. It'll be good.
No.
Jacob, run the
No, no, no.
introduction again.
No. Introduction's been run. This is the intro.
All right, rewind it.
All right.
Let's start all over again, guys. Come on.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
You're doing
So
a great
how's your
job,
guys'
Jason.
weeks going? I guess I'll take charge.
Stefan? No, Stefan, you shush. You shush. You are the third person to come on here and try to control the podcast. This is not what you do.
Wait, who? What? Okay. I'm sorry.
Who was it?
I thought the
RC
intro
took
was-
control and I yelled at him. And then,
No, you yelled at him
It was
because he
Luke.
tried to threaten you on the podcast.
no, he took over. And I said, okay, who's running the podcast?
Oh, that's true. That's right.
Mason
and then-
was supposed to
Actually-
take over.
Funny enough,
He was asked
today
to.
I actually listened to that podcast today.
Again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be very honest. I listened to some of the episodes on repeat, kind of to help you guys get like some traction a little bit, but also because it's so funny. Like
That's
especially
why I
the
have
RC
100 views
episode.
on the first episode.
Exactly. I will admit I did listen to that podcast like 3 times in like one day because they're just like, okay, let's help them out. I listened to it on Spotify and YouTube just to make sure.
That second
Dude.
half of the
That was a
RC
lot of
feature,
traction on the first day.
I'm going to give you a
That-
kiss whenever I
It
see
is.
you.
Oh yeah.
that second half of the RC feature, it sits in a deep place within my memory.
Yeah.
I'm
Deep
sorry,
It
dark
but
also
place.
sits in a deep place in your nose because the fungus.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Oh, he snorted the RC foot fungus.
Yeah.
I was-
So gross. Ugh.
Okay.
Why are you saying so gross? I'm the one that had to deal with it.
I'm feeling your pain through the words that I heard, Josh, okay?
Through the screams.
The screams and the moans and groans of agony.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad for you.
I think we all did.
Not that bad. Okay, we should talk about our weeks.
I thought
As
we were
we
supposed to do an
tend to do.
introduction about me, but okay. I'm
That-
just gonna
that
sit
is
here in the
also
corner.
true.
doing
Oh
that.
yeah.
Wait, you
How are you?
got a whole episode of introduction.
I haven't done
No,
this. Oh, I guess yeah.
What?
He has.
What in the world?
People know who you are.
Yeah, no,
We had an
know who he
appreciation
is.
episode for you.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they weren't deep questions.
Okay.
They weren't.
Well,
Can I comment on that? Actually, I kind of
Yes.
on what?
so I put down 16 questions in one day. Okay,
Yes.
not so that you could put it all in one episode. I was like, these guys are running low on questions and low on content.
Yeah.
I thought, I'm gonna like dedicate a day where I like just put down a lot of like what I thought was good questions. That way they have plenty of content for the next few episodes. And then like when you recorded with Mason, I fell asleep. And I made the mistake of having notifications on Discord, and I kept getting notifications of whenever you guys would check them off, and I kept getting woken up. I was like, wow, they went through every single question. Okay, well, I just wasted, I put all that effort in just to go all into one episode.
You
Yeah,
got
I
your
kind
own
of thought
episode.
that's what you're
though.
doing.
So what you're saying is
now.
you didn't appreciate the Stefan
no,
Appreciation Podcast.
No, dude, I loved that episode. I did love that episode. Just because you had Mason there, like, it was the perfect bow on top having Mason there for that episode, because, like, dude, he was the perfect one.
We did have the creature
hilarious.
feature. Creature feature, say
Yeah.
hello.
Hello.
Now go away.
All right.
I go.
Hey,
away.
wait! I have a quick question
No.
for the creature feature.
No. He's in the dark.
He's supposed to go in his dungeon. That's
Okay.
He's gonna
that's
go.
all he's been asked to say.
He's
I'll
gonna,
save this question for later.
Hey,
he's
go.
gonna go over his word
Mute yourself.
allowance.
Okay, there you go.
This word allowance.
He's gone.
Oh, but yeah, I loved
All right,
that
well-
episode. I really did.
So, who are you, Stephen Smith?
My name is Stephen Smith. I am a ripe 22 years of age. I live
That's
in
ripe?
Oakdale, California, where all the cowboys are. With
Gang.
Joshua. What?
What?
Sorry, go ahead. You said California Cowboys. Continue.
Uh-huh.
Logan, we live in Oregon.
Oh,
Yeah.
continue. Just
Sorry.
continue. Just move on. Yeah, I like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I live in
Why are you
Oakdale.
calling him gay?
I didn't call him gay. I called California gay. Just continue.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I can neither confirm nor deny that, my brother.
Oh, we can confirm.
And I am a automotive technician. That's all what I do in life. Basically, I turn wrenches for a living.
And what kind of car do you have? Just shout it out.
Okay. 2013 Dodge Challenger RT 6-speed manual with a 5.7 liter Hemi V8.
Yeah,
Very
I
sick.
think it's nice. Yep. So sick. Yeah. It's a nice
I
car.
know.
I was saying basic, not so sick.
I know. No, I heard Josh. I was like, yeah,
I
I know, basic.
I was insulting him.
We all
I
know
like
this.
it. It's a good car.
No, it's a cool car.
It's a very nice
It's
car.
cool.
I think that's the first time Joshua's ever said that my car was cool.
You're welcome. I helped. Just so you
Thank
know,
you.
I'm on your
Thank you,
side,
Logan.
Stefan.
I
These guys
appreciate
may
it.
be against you. I'm with you all the way, dog.
I've gotten to the point where that car is like I kind of agree with people. It is kind of basic in certain points.
Yeah.
But
No.
It is a Dodge. It is a Dodge though, and we know how we feel about those.
Yeah. I also
Yeah,
know how I
well,
feel
I
about Fords.
Please let that not transfer into the podcast, please.
No.
Anyways, hey, it's not boring if you see me on Instagram. I post a lot of videos of it not being boring. So, which that's something that I get criticized by my fiance a lot about is that I post a lot about my car and then like hardly about myself or her at all. So
That's all right.
It's
That's
just
fine.
a man doing man things.
That's all right.
It's a man doing man
one of
things.
these things is much faster than the other two. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
Hey, at least you're posting. I get the same criticism, but not really.
One of them makes
My-
more loud noises.
that.
No,
Well,
no. His
well,
fiance is my sister.
I know. You decide which one's more loud.
I see Stefan is staying silent in this one.
Smart
Don't
man.
get me in trouble, okay? I should say
No.
she's in the Discord, but she doesn't really listen to the podcast, so I kind of have to force her to listen.
So what can we
Don't
get away
force
with?
her on this one. Yeah. What can we say?
I don't want to say that. Oh no. Okay.
Do you think? Do you think my women jokes are a little over the top? Do you think I'm offensive? Do you think people hate me? Do you think I'm mean?
I thought okay. I honestly, it's not the women jokes. I love the women jokes, to be honest with you. Like, I love how you turned my very first question on the podcast into a women in the kitchen joke. That was hilarious.
Which one was that?
The meme. What kind of meme or trend do you want to make a comeback?
Oh,
Which
Women in the kitchen.
I told this over the I think I said this over in the general chat, and I talked to Joshua about this in person. Was that one of these like pretty often I do like a marathon. I just go back and like re-listen to the podcast, and like there's a bunch of moments where I'm like, oh, I want to comment about that, but I know it's just like such a random moment where I don't want to bring it up. But I love one of the things I wanted to bring up about that question was that the fact that I kind of did plan it to be like the way you answered it, Jacob, where it was like some really dumb memes that were like back in the old days, like Harlem Shuffle, like not Harlem Shake, like that's garbage. I'm glad that died. But things like that. And then, but you said, oh no, that's just because that's the wrong answer. I was like, nope, that's what I was looking for. And then like you guys went with like, you focused on the trends, which I was kind of focusing on the meme part of it. But yeah. Anyways, yeah.
I just wanted
Very
kids
good.
to get hurt.
That's true.
Yeah,
That
we
is-
still
that
need to
was-
break
I-
Josh's
that's what you
arm.
want to
agree
bring
with
back.
you. Yes, kids need.
Oh
to
yeah,
get
we need to
hurt.
break Josh's arm at 4th of July.
Yeah.
After,
Bro,
that'll be a
the
segment.
saltines. After the
Yeah.
saltines. I need my arm for eating saltines.
You only need one.
Well,
We
just don't
should do.
break my
You guys should do that at 4th of July. Just end it all by breaking his arm and seeing if he cries.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
wasn't
money's
it-
on
wasn't
that
it
he
like-
does not cry.
Yeah, wasn't it like a midget breaks his arm or something like
Yeah,
that?
the midget breaks
It's gonna-
his arm live
Yeah,
on the
it's gonna be
podcast.
me. It's got to be me.
We have the
Try to
midget.
do it. It's me.
So basically, what's going to happen is Logan's going to attempt to break his arm, and you're just
Hi,
going to hear him
Cam.
grunting in the corner, and Josh is going to be like, "Okay, when's this happening?"
I think,
He's gonna
Josh.
be
I think I can
stone-faced
break
the
your
entire
arm.
time.
I think if we
Yes.
placed my arm in the correct spot and you
No.
jumped with all of your body weight, you might give me a fracture.
Dude,
I have a feeling. I picture it as like you're going to be like on your knees and your arm out, and he's going to try and break it, and then you just stand up, and he's going to like it's going to be like a pull up.
I think you guys are thinking low of me. I'm a stud muffin. 90%
We're
muffin,
low.
10% stud.
We always
very-
think low of you, Logan.
Right.
You're very low.
Oh,
Yeah,
I give
you're
up.
very-
I'm going to quit the podcast. You guys, Stefan, you got to take over
All right.
for me.
All right,
I
I'm
quit.
taking over for Logan.
Should we do?
All
Should we
right,
do?
guys, welcome to the
questions?
Wisdom Vacuum Podcast.
Oh no!
Make an offensive joke.
You're taking over for Logan.
Oh,
Make it a offensive
joke. Women. Oh no, I messed up.
That's,
I'm not
Cinema.
as funny as Logan.
Cinema.
oh, come on. I'm not that funny. I just say stupid things.
True.
Yes.
Amen. Guys, you're supposed to be my co-host, not my attackers.
We're agreeing with what you
You
said.
guys suck.
Yes.
No.
Man,
What-
man,
we're
Logan,
supposed
you
to-
come up with such great ideas, man. There. You
Hey,
want some
hey,
added work? There you go.
hey, none of that positivity here.
Sorry, I forgot this is a negative podcast.
Yeah, this is to make you feel worse. Anyway, we should get into questions.
No,
Yes,
you
we
skipped another thing, dude.
I don't know. I haven't done this in a while. I said weekly things, and then you said, "Oh, don't."
No, because you
talking about other
keep,
stuff yet.
Do I need to take over for hosting?
No,
Oh,
do
boy.
I
No.
need to take over? For
Definitely
hosting?
not.
Stefan, no.
No,
Don't
okay.
encroach.
I
I'm
need
gonna
to-
start hitting buttons.
Logan, I'm gonna ask the worst one. Logan, what did you do this week?
I got my concealed carry permit. I'm
Okay,
fine.
nobody cares.
Oh dear.
Oh.
A midget
Wow.
with a gun.
You've said that for the last 3 podcasts.
No. I said I've been applying. This is what I'm doing. But guess what?
Yeah.
Your boy's got it. Your boy's packing.
Go 22.
The bear. Yes, but they're stingers. so
Oh
So-
no, CCI stingers. Oh,
So we're basically
Dude,
just gonna have a small guy at large.
guys, I think you're underestimating the 22 bullet. I think you're underestimating the short package that it comes in. Okay,
is it even a 22 mag?
I mean, you're carrying it, so
Josh, what are the things that the guy said at the concealed carry thing? And she goes, never underestimate a 22 because it has the ability to go in you. It just doesn't have the ability to come out. So it's going to scramble things that should not be scrambled.
so can a BB gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
most
a
bullets
BB gun ain't gonna
scramble
scramble.
things.
So what you're saying is if I was concealed carrying and you were rushing towards me and I pulled out my pistol, you would be like, oh, it's a 22. Please don't shoot me,
And-
Mr. Midget.
And then Logan would say, "You better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet."
Amen.
And they shoot
It's
someone.
fine. Move on. Nobody cares about me.
I-
I'm hated. I'm angry.
True.
Move on.
Thank you. Finally
Move on.
acknowledges it. Josh,
Move on.
what happened to you about your work?
We don't care about him.
I can't speak today. What's your week? Go.
Yes.
Wrong answer.
That's it? Okay. Stefan, what happened to your week?
I'm currently covered in paint because the past couple of days I've been working with a friend to help paint a few rooms at this house that he's working on. But other than that, been working, and unfortunately, I haven't had a single taquito.
Oh,
That's terrible news.
I know.
Tragedy.
That's
So
awesome.
at this point, you should just cut everything I said because there's no taquitos in it.
No taquitos. Yeah,
No.
he gets
Almost, yeah.
Well,
We should have a moment,
no.
moment of silence for that.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go because I don't have any taquitos. Just kidding.
Moment, like Jacob said, moment of silence,
Moment of
for,
silence
the
for no
taquitos.
taquitos.
Hit me with the turtle.
Thank you. I enjoyed that.
No turn on the podcast.
We just wasted a listener's like 3 seconds right there.
Yep.
Yeah,
We've done
RC's
worse.
probably really squeamish right now because
Those
We-
3
we-
seconds he'll never get back. It's
We've
taken.
done worse.
We have vacuumed your 3
like
seconds.
we've had like an 8-second straight silent on the podcast before.
what?
I think it was
Sometimes
whenever
you have to
Josh was
think.
hosting.
Yeah, I think so too.
Listen,
Questions,
The-
comments,
the host-
concerns.
the host-
No, we don't care. We don't care.
Real
Shut up.
quick, can we get
No
like a
taquitos.
compilation of the
No, I
amount of
care,
times
Logan.
that Josh has said "listen" before he says something "quote unquote" important?
That is like his.
Dude,
He
that's
says
his
listen before he's gonna say
signature
something.
move. Is saying "listen, guys, listen." You might be right,
Yeah,
but you also might be wrong.
he do be doing that.
Josh, we're listening. Speak.
Nah, I got nothing to say.
You forgot about it.
That's right. Yep.
Fantastic. Okay,
Oh,
now
I got a
question time.
question.
Did I forget anything
I have
else?
one question. I have one question. I had no. It's Stefan. It's Stefan.
Oh,
Because we've
Okay.
made so much fun of it that I just want to ask Stefan, whenever RC, because the RC podcast was our best, we think. Whenever RC did his gay or prepubescent Trump, did you hear it?
I listened to it the second time, and that's when I heard it.
okay.
It wasn't original. Like originally, when I was listening, I thought it was you for a second, Logan. I thought you were the one doing it for a second there.
No, I'm not. I don't sound that gay.
I know. I just
Jacob.
All
All right, move on to the questions. Move
Hold
on to the
on,
questions.
okay.
Again,
I also have some questions for the Stefan.
oh, I'm ready for this.
What is so far of all the episodes? Because I feel like you're probably the most familiar with the
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
as a whole.
I am very
What
familiar.
is your favorite and least favorite moment and favorite host?
answer honestly. Nobody's gonna get their feelings hurt. But if you don't answer me,
Okay.
I have
Actually-
things.
creature feature? Actually, I want you to hop in here because you didn't answer this question at all, and I figured out the proper way of answering this question of the hosts thing. Yes, I like every single one of these hosts. Jacob's funny, Josh is funny, Logan's funny, but this question is about who's the best
He
host.
said me first.
And I honestly think that Josh is the best host because he is consistent with answering questions. Because Logan, you've actually
am I.
not answered questions straight up. Like, there's a few questions you just straight up don't answer, and
Because they
like
skip
it's
me.
ignored. And then
Logan.
Jacob, you straight up. I'm sorry, like half your answers are just you like it's like cop out answers a lot of the time.
No, correct answers.
No.
People don't like correct answers here, I guess.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Come on, you got to play the game. It's how
I
it
want to
works.
play the game.
When I'm
anymore.
playing the game correctly and I win.
So yes, I personally think Josh is the best host. Favorite moment? It has to be like, I mean, I did like the moment where you guys were talking about cars, but funny wise was I agree with Mason. The whole like first part where you guys were talking about which kind of fast food restaurant you guys would like get rid of.
Oh yeah.
Just because of how heated RC got, I was cracking up. That was hilarious.
I just
Another
love
part
Josh in the background. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
But also the surprised guest cameo of Tony was pretty funny. I will say that one
Dude,
too.
it was hilarious.
Dude,
I
Tony,
want to get RC and then have RC be like, Tony, you need to be on the podcast.
yeah.
I want
That would
Tony
be
to
pretty
be on the
funny.
podcast.
I could go over to RC's apartment one day
Yes.
and just have RC and Tony be on the podcast.
Please do.
That would
We
be-
need to
that would
set
be
that
That
up.
would be pretty funny.
RC
But
part
the-
2 is just with Tony.
But the part that my least favorite part, I will say it got really boring when Logan went on and on.
That's what
and
I'm
on
saying.
about COVID.
Thank you.
And no
You know
joke,
why
I
it got so
love
boring?
the
'Cause it's
fact
true.
that during this whole bit, we're just like, this is a comedy podcast. That, like, Jacob, you were trying to save the podcast during the whole thing. I love how he goes, I think Logan is just two midgets inside a trench coat. I just cracked up laughing. I was like, thank you for trying to say this. And then you went on. You kept going.
He kept going.
I was like, that should have been your hint that, like, hey, you're in a comedy podcast, not this isn't Joe Rogan, okay?
Not funny. Yes.
You know what? I quit. I'm done. My career is ruined as a podcaster.
I think you've said that like 5 times.
This is the fourth time you said that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the fourth time you said that.
Podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Creature feature, you need to answer the question. Stefan called you in. You didn't come in.
Okay. Sorry. I was looking at parts for my bike. Oh, okay. My favorite host. I hate all of you equally.
I think we love you.
My favorite moment. I don't have a favorite moment, honestly.
This is why we chain you to the hole. This is why you're down to the hole.
You should go away. Go back to the
True.
No, go back.
Please.
Shush. Go back.
You either answer the question or you don't. We're going to give you one more chance. Answer the question or stay in your hole. What is your answer?
Your precious
I'll
question.
answer the question.
Answer the question.
I mean, you go into the hole either way. You just answer the question.
What question? You want me
We're
to
just
answer?
delayed.
She doesn't know that.
Which one first?
What's your favorite host? Who's your favorite host? How's your favorite host?
Josh.
Why is it Josh?
Okay, back to the hole.
Yeah, go back to that.
Okay, back to the hole.
No, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
No, Josh, shut up.
No, he's on to something here.
Josh switches teams immediately. Like, wait, hold up. Let's keep it out here. He's earned extra words in his word count, okay?
Okay, listen.
No,
He's doing it again.
He did it twice. Listen.
Nobody's listening.
Yeah, I'll stop listening.
Who is the most? Okay, hold on.
listening,
Who is
Josh.
the most? Hold on. What? I heard. What's your name? What's your Mason? What? I just went through a whole list of name. I just had a huge brain fart.
Logan, don't make us throw you in the Mason hole.
Logan, your life is a brain fart sometimes,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Come
come
on.
with me.
Yeah.
Come to the hole, Logan.
No, hey, right now.
No.
He's trying to entice you. Don't make it work.
I've got taquitos.
I'm
hold on.
coming, buddy.
Wait a minute.
All right, we need to move
Wait a
on to
minute.
questions. I had a big brain fart. I'm done.
My fault,
I
gang.
can't speak.
My fault.
Thank you.
Finally.
Go to
Back
bed,
the hole.
Mason, or go to the hole. Oh,
Go to bed.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. The first question is asked by Adeline Zane. She asks, "Can you skate?" Logan.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah,
I jumped the
that's
gun.
my answer.
I'm sorry.
He answered for me. It's all right.
yeah. I've never skated. Never tried to. Josh.
I used to skate quite a bit. I probably still could if I wanted to get back into it, but it's been some time.
Why do you have such long answers? It was a yes or no question, Josh.
I love that you said
Just
that
like
right
you.
when I was about to put down a story.
Oh, Stefan, you're the guest. You tell us the story.
No, hold on.
Nope, Josh. Shush.
No, he gets
Listen, Josh. Listen.
Okay, so funny story, and this is going to be one of those moments where it's like, I'm kind of glad she doesn't listen to the podcast. So years ago, I went to a Labor Day meeting. I think it was, I think Manteca was hosting it, I think. And in between services, or after services, they all went to the roller rink. And obviously, me being the fat kid I was, and still am, I didn't roller skate at all.
Brother.
But my fiance way before we were dating. We were just friends at the time, but I obviously had a crush on her at the time. She was there too, and so I was like, well, I got to get out there, And so I'm on the skates, and my dad's out there like watching all this, and he loves to bring this up. I'm rolling by, and he's recording me, and all of a sudden I fall on my face right in front of Haley, and twist my wrist, and yeah, he loves to bring it up because what he does is he pulls up the video, and he's like, oh, there's Stefan. There he goes. And oh, there's Haley. And boom. Every time. It's annoying. And it drives me crazy. And I just said that on a live podcast, but who cares?
I thought she was talking about skateboarding.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was roller
She
skating.
was. No,
It
it's
could be anything.
skateboarding.
It's all right.
Oh, then my answer obviously changes to no.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I longboarded for a bit, but I like that rather than skating.
Nah.
Wow, my story was irrelevant.
It's all right. We loved it. It's okay. See how supportive I am? And you chose Josh.
you just embarrassed yourself without a prompt.
You chose Josh.
I do that
Stefan.
really well, though.
I mean, at least you're good at something. That's good.
Yeah.
You gotta be good at something.
You can elaborate.
That I'm good at something.
You can elaborate more on this next question. Adeline asks, "What's your social security number?"
Oh,
My social security number is 623-448888.
Good.
Wait. Oops.
6.
No, that's what we wanted. 6. It's just 6.
Just 6.
It's just 6. Just the number 6.
Your social security number is just the number 6.
It's just
6.
Mine is 8675309.
I guess nobody would guess that. Yeah, nobody would guess that your social security number is just 6.
Yeah, it makes it really easy to keep it hidden.
Yeah. Logan?
I already said mine. 8675309.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody know what that's off of?
Yes,
Logan,
song.
are you kidding?
I just
If
wanted to
anyone
make sure.
wouldn't know what that's
Hey.
off of, it would be you.
I,
Surprised you know what that
Dude.
is.
all right. I am the host who gets the most hate. Undeserved.
Yes.
You guys
No.
gang up on me
Yes.
and you yell at me,
Yes.
and I love it.
No.
Whoa.
All right, move on. Next question.
Okay. I don't have to answer. Favorite band, Adeline asks. Stefan.
Ooh. Well, I'm a big Black Keys fan, personally. I always have liked them for the past 6-7 years. And Mason can attest to this. We actually went to go see them live a couple years ago, and it was pretty dope. It was one of my favorite memories is just me, Mason, my cousin Madison, Trent, and his mom were all there, and it was super cool. But just in general, I'm just a big fan of that kind of alternative rock kind of sound. But yeah, so the Black Keys would be mine.
Very good.
Can it
Logan?
be any band?
Duh.
Yes, it could be any band. It just has to be a band.
Well, technically, D12 is a band.
That's not a band.
Yes, it is.
No. There's
Yeah,
a
it
song
says-
talking about making fun of.
It's in the song. There's literally a song called
I
My
know.
Band.
I know.
But that song is
D12 's
making
band.
fun of people saying that he's
Okay,
in a
fine.
band.
I know. Jacob, trust me. I'm the one who knows. I just was like, well, it's my band.
Oh yeah. Why'd you answer it that
Because
way?
it's a group. It's a rap group, not a rap band. Because they're not bands. But if it has to be a band,
Exactly. That's why she said favorite band.
Fight.
feature.
Who
come back
told
in
you
your
to come
hole.
here?
Oh my goodness, you guys are like a gay divorced couple. Stop, bro. It is so annoying. That's not a band. It's not a band. It's not a band. It is a
Why so
band.
many
It is a band.
layers? I hate it here.
All-time low. I'll go with that.
Ooh, that's a good one.
All time low.
It's like a Isn't it like a rock
I know
band?
who it is. It's just an interesting
it's a
choice.
punky rock band.
Have
It's funky.
never heard you talk about Old Time Low.
Dude,
Yeah,
yes. If I listen to punk rock or any sort of like that era type stuff, it's All Time Low is number one. That's the most downloaded songs I have for that genre. And then Fall Out Boys, The Offspring. It's mainly All Time Low though. Remembering Sunday, I think, is my favorite song by them. Blink 182. Yep.
All right. Okay.
Josh?
I fear these questions more than any other question because it's almost impossible for me to just choose a band and call them my favorite. Like it's
Usually
I
like
listen
a couple that like is your
I
most listened.
listened to way like Kill Switch
We don't need a book.
Muse, Megadeth, Journey.
This is multiple.
Yeah, it's just there's too many. I listen to way too much music, way too much variety to pick a singular band. Music questions are some of the worst questions for me because I can't pick.
I feel the same way about cars.
You know.
Jacob, what's your favorite band?
Stone Temple Pilots has been
Yep.
since 2015. 10 years.
What a loser.
That's the most homeschool answer I've ever heard in my life.
Shut up! It's like because they're just actually good.
Next
Especially
question,
for
Jacob. Before you get heated, ask the next question.
I will, Gee. I will.
You will get.
We'll get angry.
I will get angry.
And we'll like him when he's angry.
What's this next one? Oh, that's why.
Did you find out why? Does this is also asked by Adeline? Does Logan think Mason DePonte or Josh is hotter?
Absolutely. Wait, hold on. Both of them.
Choose your words carefully.
I
think you should pick
Hold
one.
on.
No, it says Logan. It says Mason DePonte or Josh.
Yep. So I have to choose.
Yep.
Here's the deal, Adeline. Josh just got chosen for the best host of the podcast.
No.
No,
Don't go. You
don't
shut up
bring that into
changing
it.
your opinions
You
because
shut
of
up.
the
Shut up.
Joshua's over here like, oh man, you're gonna stop the praise, dude? Like,
All I'm
Dude, if
saying
I
is,
want a
don't be
little
a
more to
pushover.
hold at night, it's gonna be Josh. All right, let's just say that.
You calling him
Mason.
fat?
teddy bear.
You're calling him
Yeah.
fat. He's
No,
obese.
he's just a teddy bear.
I don't know
Dude,
if-
he's
He's
just
a big
big.
boy.
I'm
He's
not
big
even
boy.
saying fat. He's just.
Have you
big.
seen Josh?
muscular.
He's
Yeah.
a chunky man.
He's 2-ton truck.
He's not. I'm not even thinking.
he's chunky
chunky,
in a
I'm just
good
saying
way.
big boy.
Morbidly obese.
Can I speak now?
If
Maybe.
Mason. How old are you? Are you hot? Yes,
That's
you are hot.
What? You're just what?
I just wanted to say the Josh line. I think Josh
Is
is
it because
hotter
he's the best host?
I deny to answer this question any longer. Move on. I'm pleading the fifth. None of
You
them are
guys are
hot.
just trying to boost the Josh here, so we'll talk to women, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't thinking about it, but yeah.
I'm on.
no,
on to
because I
your
don't want him
game.
to take him away from me. What?
Here, I think Josh is hotter because I like an older man in my life.
I just want to confess something. Joshua Cosby is put down on my phone as Joshua Cosby parentheses gorgeous. So,
Yep.
in my opinion,
In-
Josh is hotter than Mason.
In mine, he's
Yeah.
Joshua Honeybun with a heart.
I'm just gonna say you guys are all wrong.
Yeah, and mine is Josh, my beloved.
My beloved.
I think it's just Joshy boy in my phone.
Oh,
Yep.
That's a
boring.
cute pet name.
Yeah, Joshy boy.
Come here, Joshy boy.
Yeah, it's just like that's my boy, and
Boy,
it's spelled
Joshy
BOI.
Wushy.
It's spelled Joshi B-O-I. Joshi boy. Okay,
Mhm.
next question.
How you feeling, Josh?
Gay.
Loved, but
Harassed.
also slightly harassed.
That's all right. That's how it's supposed to feel.
Just the sweet spot we want. Okay.
Yeah.
Adeline also asks, what's the best gum brand and flavor?
5 gum.
Yeah, I think so. And
Extra
what
polar
flavor?
ice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, extra's good though.
Oh,
Extra
yeah.
polar ice.
Polarized. Dude, it has the little blue speckles in it.
Mhm. Yep. That's the best gum.
I'm changing mine. No, that's best.
Yeah, I agree
Yep.
with Josh. Yeah.
Stefan?
Josh is the best host. Wow.
Okay, when it comes to gum,
Yeah.
I have like a certain take.
If you
I
say
think the
fruity
best
gum,
If you
No,
say Tutti Frutti,
If you
no.
say double bubble.
I think the best gum in general is whatever comes in like cups. So like the like
What?
Mentos, like
Oh, yeah.
or like
or cubes.
what's the cube, like cube ice ones?
There's
Those things
extra
are
cubes.
good. But practicality wise, like the slim ones are better because you can actually fit it in your pocket. So I would personally say taste wise, the polar ice ones or whatever. But just overall, I always grab myself a piece of 5 gum
yeah,
because I like
the
to stimulate my
cups.
senses.
Yeah.
You stick them in your pocket, and then at a meeting, you go and offer somebody your warm thigh gum.
There was a lot of people at one point that had the big like plastic container ones. I forgot what brand that was,
It's
but like
extra.
someone
There's
always
all
had
sorts
like it was like the like 40 pack or like the bigger pack ones.
I used to carry
Yeah,
those extra.
In your
Oh
pocket?
yeah, extra. That's what they were. It was like because they were a ton and they could actually fit in your pocket. So it was like
Yeah,
Well,
you
that's
have a
all over the
giant
place.
rectangle in your pocket.
Yeah.
hey, you
I'll
have
say
a phone
the-
in your pocket.
Yeah,
I'll
but
say
that's
the
normal.
runner-up for extra polar ice is Wrigley's Double Mint.
Never had it.
Nope.
It's the one that you'll see. They'll come in little green packs of 5, very small, very slim, very convenient.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
White paper that says Wrigley's
Also,
in red letters.
I haven't had it in a while, but Juicy Fruit's pretty good.
No,
No.
fruit gum is a no-go.
Every once
Whenever
in a
you're
while.
a child, that's what you have.
Did you know that
Yeah.
Juicy Fruit is actually jackfruit flavored?
I
Didn't
could care
didn't
less.
ask.
Oh, okay. Well, you try to make a little small talk.
See, I tell my dad this all the time. I was like, sometimes I think, I don't know how the conversation
That
comes
was your
up.
first
I
mistake.
really don't understand. But hey, you shut up. You shut up. You
So
shut
he's a
up.
big meanie. That sounds like a big meanie, Logan.
I'm not a big meanie. I'm a little meanie.
True.
Yes.
But all the time, me and my dad will talk, and it's like Jacob just has useless information. It's like he's smart, but he just.
Who do you think my dad is? That's what I
I
get
know,
it from.
that I know, but we're like him and Jared both. It's like information that you don't know that like normal people wouldn't know. But then Jacob just comes out and is like, Juicy Fruit tastes like jackfruit, right? And you're like, no, nobody knew that actually. But thanks for sharing. It's like
Quick question.
useless information, but whenever he says it, you're like, I'm impressed, kind of.
I have a quick question before we move on.
No.
Jacob, how
Yes.
how mad is your brother at you for telling him that story last episode?
Well, I think he's just more, I don't know, annoyed because I called him and talked to him about it, and then he just said that I told the story wrong, and I said, how did I tell the story wrong? And then didn't give me an answer, so I think he's just upset that I even told it or something.
I think Ryan's lighthearted enough. I think he's along for the ride.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he
Okay.
doesn't care.
He seemed
Yeah.
like he still
I
commented on
wouldn't
the
care.
podcast on that episode.
Yeah, he said he
Clarified
keeps.
he has 2 pairs. He wanted to clarify. He's double prepared.
Well, he just didn't want to.
He has 3 cars and he has extra pair of underwear in each one.
Oh,
And
I'm sorry, I forgot.
he didn't want to correct Jacob about the story, because what would have happened is Jacob would have come on today and been like, guys, I was wrong. This is what
Correction.
actually happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh no, he said
Oh.
I just said it too long or something.
Oh, and you know
I
what?
didn't think so.
After my mom, I'm gonna throw my mom under the bus here. I really hope she doesn't kill me. But my mom has a kind of a cold right now, and she's kind of sick. And she said, I listened to the podcast. I think this is how this went. She's like, I listened to the podcast.
I was there,
and
you.
huh?
I said I was there, so I'll correct you if needed.
Yeah. Was listening to the podcast, and I sneezed and I peed my pants. So sneezing whenever you're sick creates a lot of issues, just like it did with me whenever I sneezed when I was sick. So
Why are we
just thought
talking
I'd
about
throw
this?
my mom.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
we got on to Ryan, and so I'm like, hey, I have something to add. All right, I give up. You guys don't want to hear interesting
You
stories?
know who's very
about-
related to Ryan? My mother. What?
Well, we were talking about soiling yourself, I guess. So move on.
No, he didn't do that.
Well, he soiled himself
so-
and the carpet.
well, yeah, but it wasn't. Yeah. Okay.
Move on. Leave me alone. Shut up.
Okay. Stefan asks,
don't
which
like
is more important, gameplay or story? I think we're gonna have the least amount of input from Logan. So Logan, you go first.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Josh.
I feel like it's gonna be gameplay
Yes.
because you don't really play story games or basically
Yeah.
anything other than Fortnite.
Yep.
I think gameplay. A game can get
It
away.
Depends on the game.
Or sorry, story. Did I say gameplay? Story.
You said
Yeah.
gameplay.
Okay, story. I think a game can get away with having less than stellar gameplay if it has a really good story, but really good gameplay with no story, like no content, what do you do? It's just not good. A lot of games have died from that, having really good mechanics, really good gameplay, nothing interesting going on.
Well, it depends on the game for me.
Oh
'Cause if
boy,
it's-
here he goes again.
What?
Just answer yes, gameplay or story. Don't be like, oh, it depends on the game. That's such a
Well, it depends on the game because like, you need to have both for a good game. But I guess I would say gameplay matters more.
Well, there's games that aren't story games, so it's in those games story doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I feel like I
Well,
just don't play as many story games. I like games that tell the story through gameplay and there's not like a bunch of cutscenes. That's
See,
my favorite.
My thing is that since I'm a car guy, I play a lot of car games, and so that's what I focus mostly on. But like when it comes to other games, it has to have a story for me. Like that's the only thing that draws me to the game. Like for example, I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Call of Duty unless if I'm playing campaign or if I'm playing like with my family to play zombies and stuff like that. But like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If it has terrible gameplay, then I probably won't finish it. But then I'll just watch someone else play it just to experience the story. And story is very important for me. That's why, like, me personally, recently, I've been playing the Arkham series. And,
dude, I love those games.
I completed the the core 3 games, and like no joke, like a few days ago, I just restarted the Arkham Asylum one because I was just like I love the story so much, and I was like might as well just beat the game in hard mode while experiencing the story again. But like I love Red Dead Redemption 2 because of the story, and I love I play games like Fable because it has a good story and stuff like that. So with me, it has to have a story. If it doesn't have a story, then I just rather would play a car game, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I think car games can have good stories too.
Yeah, well, that's very hard to do though.
My favorite car game is Need for Speed Carbon.
Yeah. With Need for Speed does it really well when it comes to trying to put story into like a car game, but like other than that, like Forza, like for Xbox, Forza tried to do it with the first Horizon title, and then they kind of just gave up. And then like there's a couple games that tried to have some kind of story behind it. Like there's this game that I used to play with like my cousins a long time ago. It was called Split Second, and it was this game where the story was that you're on a TV show where it's kind of like, how do I explain it? It's kind of like Wipeout, but with cars, where you're racing and you're able to blow up buildings around you to try and take out the other drivers. I know that was a terrible analogy, but like you literally, it's like it's a death race, but it's on a TV show, and that's like the whole story behind it, which it was kind of cool, but like it wasn't engaging enough. Like there wasn't actual characters you could connect yourself with or relate to or stuff like that. So with car games, it's like there's hardly any good story based car games. I could be wrong. I haven't played a lot of PlayStation ones. I've been an Xbox person my entire life, and so I've focused on those games. But like from my experience as a car guy, I haven't found one apart from the Need for Speed series that had good story. So,
Midnight Club. Midnight Club also has.
That's true. Actually, that's true. It's meh. It's all right, but it's not like. I guess Need for Speed just does it better, where like it's more engaging. I guess
I do like Need for Speed Carbon's story more, but
Midnight Club
the gameplay in Midnight Club is good.
Midnight Club is, well, at least the one I played, which was the Los Angeles one, was like the last one. It was very much like, you do this mission and race this guy. Okay. No, you race this guy. Hey, there's this dude that wants to race. That was pretty much the story, in my opinion. And then in the end, you buy the stuff. I was
going to see when you were going to stop us. Yeah, I was going to see.
I did a bit of a Logan COVID there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Except mine was about something that was real.
No, except yours is real. Interesting, Stefan.
True.
All right.
He had passion.
Move on. I had passion.
No. Yeah, no, Legan did have passion.
There was definitely passion. That only made it worse.
Did I say Legan?
You said Legan.
It's all right. It's all right.
Legan.
Just move on.
Okay. Stefan also asks, I do love this question. If you could curse your greatest enemy with a minor inconvenience for the rest of their life, what would it be?
I love this question.
I thought about this for a little bit, but I don't remember what I thought.
So excited when I found out that I was going to be answering this question.
My initial thought is hiccups, but as we've learned,
just because you die whenever you have hiccups.
Yeah, as we've learned, for Josh, hiccups are not a minor inconvenience. That's a battle.
Let's rephrase it to it happens like once a day. So like if you had hiccups, it was like you have a hiccup attack once a day, not like you're constantly having hiccups.
An itch in an unreachable place.
Ooh.
Okay, I got a couple good ones.
Oh, no. I know. Your sneeze is never follow through. You always get stuck on the edge of being able to sneeze.
That's insane.
How dare you?
I would hate that.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay, mine would be when you wear lace-up shoes throughout the day, they always come undone at least once.
Oh.
They always come undone once.
I mean, you could just do that by being really bad at tying your shoes.
I mean, some people already do.
And the other one is pinky.
What?
The toenail on your pinky toe always catches your socks.
Ooh.
I don't like that either.
I don't like.
I could come up with these all day, man.
Yeah, dude. When you're getting something out of a container with a small hole, like Tic Tacs or something, the last one never comes out. You have to break the container. So
every
time you get all day, it never comes out.
Just to get the last thing.
To get the last Tic Tac out.
Oh no!
You can never get the last one out. You got any more, Josh?
I've had one saved up that I'm.
Oh, Stefan, I didn't.
So no matter if it's streaming service or like Discord or whatever, every single time you try and use a service of any kind, you have to re-log in manually.
Oh my, dude.
So whenever
That
you
would
have to
annoy me
enter
so
Discord,
much.
they're like, no, and it's not just like, oh, if you have to.
That's
or
not even a
Netflix.
minor inconvenience.
If you are texting
I hate
someone
that.
over Snapchat, you have to re-log into Snapchat. Oh, dude, that's evil.
That'd be awful.
Oh,
Every time you check Instagram, you have to relog.
yes. Oh, that's terrible.
Every 10 minutes, you get a hair in your mouth.
That's not minor. Every 10 minutes, you get another hair. So if you just didn't take the last one out, you just collect hair in your mouth.
I guess.
That's awful.
Logan hasn't answered one.
I was just waiting.
Oh,
Every
like
time
this
you
question?
sit down, and use the bathroom, after you're finished, you realize you have no toilet paper. So you always have to ask somebody to bring you toilet paper.
That's not a minor
I got it.
inconvenience. That's
got
a big inconvenience.
Oh, that's a
I got
minor
a good one.
inconvenience.
Actually, you bring that up. I got a good one. Every single time you go to sit down in the bathroom, you always have ghost cheeks so the seat's warm.
That's
What?
an inconvenience.
That's
Heated
dude,
seat
that's
24/7,
that's-
dude.
Every
seat
single
heater.
time. Okay, no. Every single time you sit down. Am I the only one that gets uncomfortable when you sit down after someone's used the bathroom so long that the seat's warm and it's super gross and
No,
uncomfortable?
I was like, thank you for warming it up for me.
Yeah, dude, I came out of the bathroom last week and Kelly went in there like right after me and he came out and he goes, dude, thanks for warming up the seat for me. And I was like, you're welcome, dude. And he's like,
I get uncomfortable if it's a cold seat.
yeah,
I guess I'm
I'd
just
rather, yeah.
I guess I'm alone on that one. Okay.
As long
Weird.
as it's clean, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, if they cleaned up after themselves, fine. Then you just get free heated seat.
Poseidon's kiss every time.
Oh no! Oh no!
Every
Hey,
time
then
you
don't
go,
need to have a bidet.
the first sip of
I
any
don't know if
drink
you
you
want
take,
that bidet.
Call it the golden bidet. Man, I'm having a stroke. I can't talk properly.
First sip of every drink, Logan?
first sip of every drink you miss and it dribbles down your chin onto your shirt.
Oh,
Well, then you just look like an idiot.
Yeah, so the first drink of every drink.
how I
it
am
does that.
normally.
so just an average day.
Wow. Yeah, we're not all you, Stefan. Okay.
I can admit I'm really stupid. Okay, I will admit live
I
on
am
podcast.
Oh,
That I am,
what have you done that is so stupid?
bro. I am down with the syndrome. Okay.
You're setting me up for failure.
Yeah.
Josh said we can't have fun anymore. So
Once every 3 days, you scorch your tongue and you can't taste anything.
oh.
Oh, but I like
Torch
I like food.
seems a little extreme.
Yeah. The first drink of coffee every time you burn your tongue.
I
Every
would
time
actually
you
hate that.
every time you clip your fingernails, you tear a cuticle.
Oh,
Oh,
every time?
Every
Just
time.
one of them?
bro,
Dude,
I would just
no.
have long nails.
Yeah, I'm not clipping them.
Every single time you walk past a table, you kick it with your big toenail.
What about the pinky toe,
Just every
dude?
toe.
Oh.
I don't know. Well,
It's
actually,
not really minor.
it
What-
doesn't really matter
like-
which one it is.
The very first one I thought of is every time you set an alarm to wake up, you miss it by at least 45 minutes. So like, because that's like my biggest thing is whenever I fall asleep and I miss my alarm, that would be such an inconvenience.
That could become a very major inconvenience. I wouldn't
Yeah,
call
that's
that
not-
minor.
that really
That's
can
not
be
a
a
minor
major
inconvenience.
inconvenience.
It starts off minor, but
No, it doesn't. That
Yeah,
very
it starts
quickly
with-
goes to
Just-
major when
Just
I lose my job.
your
because
job.
Yeah,
well,
You're just an hour late
Yeah.
every day.
yeah.
well, I don't know how. No, It depends on how early you set your alarm. So if you need to wake up at a certain time, you have to set your alarm.
If you know you're going to wake up 45
before
minutes
that.
after, it's not really an inconvenience. You just set it 45 minutes before you're actually going to wake up.
It's a minor inconvenience because if I'm like, oh, I need to wake up at 5 a.m., then you're like, oh, but I sleep in 45 minutes, so 4:15. Yeah, it's kind of a minor inconvenience if you're dead tired and you're just trying to set an alarm. It's minor.
You're minor.
Fine, I get it. Yes, we all know that I'm under the age of 18. Move on.
No, you're small. You're tiny.
I really hope you're not. I hope you're above 18, dude.
How old am I, Stefan?
You are.
No.
I believe you're either. I think you're the same age as me. Or wait, no, you're 23, aren't you?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Because you and Gavin are the same age.
Nope.
That's right.
Absolutely not.
You're pretty old,
No,
dude.
he's 20. He's not. He's 21.
I'm
I think that's the first time I've ever been called older than 21.
Oh, so you are 21?
Yes, he's 21.
Most of the time, people guess like 16 or 17.
I was going to say 21, but I was like, wait, no, he's older than that. I thought you were either the same age as me or the same age as Gavin. I guess I'm wrong.
I met Gavin when I was 15 and he was 17 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm just young. I'm a young boy, young face.
Just a widow boy.
Don't do that. No. Next question.
Okay. Haley asks,
oh boy.
Now that you've chosen your own spirit animal from Animorphs, on the Stefan Appreciation episode, what animal do you see your co-hosts and previous guest hosts as? Well, Josh is a bear. Josh is my big old teddy bear.
I guess
I was
you're
going
a
to say
rat.
Josh is a capybara.
Hey.
I think Logan is the Etruscan shrew.
What?
Here, I'll look a pic for you.
I just looked up smallest mammal.
Oh, that's cheating.
I honestly, I was going to say Logan is a raccoon because sometimes he gives off the whole Rocket Raccoon vibe sometimes, being short.
Wow.
Oh. But that also means I have an arsenal. And
No,
I'm
not
angry
like
all the
that.
time.
No.
You want to see a picture of my gun wall? You want to see a picture of my gun wall?
Oh,
The
wait, that's
original
right.
Rocket
I
Raccoon.
totally forgot about that.
Here, Logan.
No, I don't want to see it.
There's you.
I don't want to see it. I don't.
That's
No,
adorable.
Look at little thingy.
Look at the little Logan.
Look at the little Logan. He's sitting in the palm of his hand.
He's so cute.
That thing is tiny. Why does it look like a Jew?
No, shrew.
True.
There it is. There's Logan's offensive comment of the day.
Thank you.
Tune in.
Thank you very much.
Tune in next time when Logan says
Hitler wasn't such a bad guy.
Tune in next time to hear Logan say an offensive thing.
Kanye on him.
I love the fact that I started that whole thing in the group chat.
Yeah, you were one of the very first ones to call me Hitler.
Yeah. I even took an old picture of me and Logan and I actually drew a stash on him.
I know. That's an old picture, dude.
Dude, I rushed that photo so fast just to post it.
Well, was that picture from the wedding?
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't that old then.
Those are the only pictures I have of you. Like,
yeah, that was oof.
The only time I like last saw you before that, I think was like a Labor Day years ago, but it was you and Jacob and Ryan together.
Yeah,
at a Labor Day,
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Years.
I was smaller than I was now. Actually, I was bigger than I was now.
I think if you look hard enough, you can find a picture from back then, and I think you only see Jacob. I don't think Logan's in that photo. But
yeah, I don't even want to look hard enough for it.
getting real boring there.
Yeah, it was boring whenever they were talking about Need for Speed.
Well, it was cool.
It was
It
cool.
was all right.
Let's get to
Haley
the
asks-
funny questions.
Ailey has another question, and it starts with, I demand to be on the podcast,
No,
so I go
no,
ahead and skip
don't
it.
answer. Just
So I
skip
just
it, please.
skip it.
Please
Hold
just
on, no,
skip it.
hold on. I'm gonna step in here. All right. One, this is not a question. Okay, we're not.
I know,
We're not.
yeah, also,
It's not
Okay.
even a question. Two, no, we did not all agree. All argue Negan is Rick. That was only Logan.
No, but I said in different ways.
No,
don't
don't get into this again.
No.
let's not get
I'm not
into
gonna
it
get
again.
into it. I'm not going to get into it. What I'm going to say is, I understand what I said was taken wrong. I'm sorry. There are differences. Rick is better than Negan.
3,
Okay.
seeing The Walking Dead 8 times all the way through is not a thing that you should admit to. That's sad.
No, you.
Okay.
That just means you had no life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
I want to just
Mace?
admit I was there when she
What?
posted that question.
She sent that to me.
No,
Outside
she
of
sent
the
it to-
channel.
No, look, I was there. She sent it to you and then copy pasted it and put it in the questions chat. I was like, "Why are you putting it in the questions chat?" And she's like, "I want it to show up on an episode." I was like, "No."
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
James, edit that out so she doesn't get satisfaction from
Everyone, shame Haley.
Shame.
Shame, for shame.
Shame.
Game.
I shamed her way too fast.
Wait. Did creature feature pop in?
Yeah.
Creature feature also shamed.
Good job.
Creature
question.
feature.
We can
Creature
move
feature
on
also
now.
asked a
That's been taken
question.
care of.
Creature feature asked a question. Favorite songs?
Just favorite songs, like in general.
Just favorite songs? Yeah, I guess that's
My
even worse
favorite
than
songs are the songs that make me stomp on the gas pedal harder.
So like Tokyo Drift.
Actually, no. That doesn't do
What?
that, actually.
You mean gas,
like
gas,
the-
gas?
Stop. You brought up Eurobeat, and I knew you were. Because technically, yes, that is what I was literally thinking. Wait, I think Eurobeat makes me do that too.
Yeah.
But no, with me, it's like there's certain like rock songs that just have that kind of like energy that just makes me like, you know what? I think I'm gonna commit
Freebird?
traffic violations.
Freebird?
No, I don't listen to Freebird personally. In my opinion, I'm not a big fan of it.
But for driving.
I know, but it's just I have a
Okay.
weird selection of songs that just like what's the song called? Pretty Handsome Awkward by
That's Josh.
That's
What? He's pretty handsome and awkward.
Pretty handsome, awkward.
It's Pretty Handsome Awkward by The Used. If you watch the first Transformers movie from Michael Bay, it's the scene where Bumblebee is being chased by Barricade. It's that song. And so yes,
What's
I commit vehicle war crimes with that song. So
that's your favorite.
But-
one of your. Let's just do favorite songs like right now, not of like old time. That's kind of hard. What have you been listening to most often?
Well, let's pull up Airbuds and see what it says that I've been listening to the most. It's been.
You don't even know what
roasting
you're
me
listening to?
Well, I have like a bunch that I have on repeat. It's a lot of it's country recently because I've gotten into this era.
Brother,
of,
ew.
like,
Hang on. I'm hearing what is going on in the background. Is somebody moving their mic?
oh, I set my
Sounds-
phone down. That's probably why.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like
I just
an
heard-
occasional bongo.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
echoey
that's what it
bongo.
was. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me. If I'm getting something through my, okay, we're good.
I'm sorry.
He's
No,
hearing the
I
bongos
just-
again.
I was just making sure if somebody else heard it, then if I didn't, it was me. So continue.
Logan's about to enter Jumanji.
I'm a big Kevin Hart. You can't get a backpack wet.
What?
Okay.
What?
You don't get that reference?
No.
It's from the movie
Kevin
Jumanji,
Hart's
but
yeah,
why would why?
Because Kevin Hart's the smallest guy there, and he carries a backpack, and he's a zoologist, and he's basically
Yeah.
useless, and you can't
Yeah.
get a backpack wet.
That's
Okay.
not true.
Watch the movie and come back to me.
Okay, let's go.
Back to the hole.
Well, you're not answering the question. Logan, what's your favorite songs?
Top 3 off the top of my head. Remembering Sunday. Already Dead and Can't Look Back. Yeah, those are the ones that I've been listening to recently.
Okay.
Oh,
Joshua.
boy. Oh,
Joshua.
that's right.
Joshua.
Yeah.
What? Answer the question.
High Caliber Concentrator by Clutch, Vortex by Ginger, This Fire by Killswitch Engage, Numa by Tool. Those
I forgot about Clutch.
I just looked at my earbuds space and the 4 songs I put on there.
What is Airbud
damn.
Space?
Airbuds.
Oh,
Airbuds is an app that I found and I shared with, I think, James. And then it spread very quickly from me and James out to our friend group in Oakdale and out beyond that. It shares your listening activity through Spotify or Apple Music with your friends. It's like
It's like a shared
Instagram for
playlist
music.
type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of.
Got it. Okay. Jacob, what's your top 3 right now?
I've been listening to Midwest Indigo from 21 Pilots from the album that came out last year. Yeah. And I've been listening to Monday by Quedeca, new album coming out soon. I've been listening to
Hashtag shout out.
What have I listened to? I guess just
Surprised
move it down.
Kendrick isn't on there.
No, I haven't been listening to Kendrick recently. I don't know. I do like System of a Down song. Probably, like, I can't even think of one.
Sugar.
Sugar, yeah, or a Trois. I'll go with that one. Okay.
So I actually have a list now. With me, it's since I've been going down this country like rabbit hole. It's been Indigo by Sam Barber, Sleeping on the Blacktop by Coulterwall, and where is it?
Coulterwall's voice is so unique.
Coulterwall is pretty good. Cole by I don't know how to pronounce this one. Dylan Gossett or whatever. Can't pronounce that last name. But apart from country, I would say You're Touched by the Black Keys. It's definitely one of my favorites.
All right, and Creature Feature. You may answer this question.
You may speak.
Okie dokie. My favorite song?
Bandoleros.
My favorite song of all time has got to be Separate Ways by Journey. But that's like my all-time favorite. I grew up watching Tron. It's like one of the songs in Tron.
Yeah.
But my favorite songs right now has got to be, I think, Nothing by, or not Nothing, but Living on the Sand by Coulter Wall. And a band that's not very popular and I would not recommend anybody listen, but probably Pissed by Sanguisugabach. That's it.
What now?
It's like one of those really heavy metal bands that like their name doesn't mean anything. It's just a bunch of squiggly stuff.
Funny enough, Mason started talking. You remind me of one. Alice in Chains' Nutshell is a really good one too.
Have you heard the unplugged version?
I have heard the unplugged version. It's just as good. It's not better.
It's the Alice in Chains unplugged set is so good.
Oh, Me and Mason both love Alice in Chains. It's like one of the best bands.
Yeah.
Apart from Black Keys, like second best to me is Alice in Chains. They're really good.
I'd like to honorable mention Blood and Thunder by Mastodon. That song is constantly playing in my head.
When you see the white whale.
Yeah, that song it hits me hard once a week at least.
About Moby Dick. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, this should be our last question. Get about that
One
time.
more? One más?
Wait, hold
What
on.
else?
Hold up.
Yes.
Jacob,
Yes.
do you remember what happened on the end of the RC episode? After
No.
my question on that episode?
No.
Talking about the bonus clip.
No, not the bonus clip,
Oh.
which you should
No.
be posting, but I guess not.
It's just
Okay.
never going to see the light
I'll
of day
give
now.
it to you.
What if we post the bonus clip on the second RC episode that we do?
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
It'll just
Just
be
I'll
really out of
I'll just
context.
post it on YouTube.
So the last question that was posted from the general chat in the RC episode. Do you remember what it was?
No. Am I supposed to?
Well, because
I'm scared.
the last question was, what is the best impression you can do? And then I made a comment on here that said, I'd really like to do this one if I ever get the chance to be on this amazing podcast.
Oh yeah.
And you said,
Let's do it.
and we had a whole entire thing on there that was like talking about how RC was like saying, oh, there's another part to this question. Anyways, I literally
What's
on the
best
right
impression
here.
you can do?
Oh, okay. So I've been told that I do really good impressions of dumb people.
Do
Oh,
Logan. Do
you're
Logan
gonna
right
make
now. Do Logan.
amazing.
Do Logan. Do
Hold
Logan.
on. I think people might just be calling you dumb.
Yeah.
Yes, in a sense they are. But like they say,
Don't impression
man,
me."
you really embrace Patrick Star there, man. Like whenever they say like tell me to do an impression, I can easily do a Patrick Star or like a Johnny Bravo and stuff like that. Which if you can do a Johnny Bravo, you can do an Elvis Presley. But yeah, so like when I'm at work, like I love like going around work and just start going like, is mayonnaise an instrument? Or like going around is like, I want green purple. Or what is the one?
You just
It's not my wallet.
I understood. He said I love being purple.
oh.
Oh, what's
I
the
love
other
being
bit?
purple.
I love being purple. My name is not Rick. What are you, stupid? Who are you calling Pinhead?
Who are you calling?
Where's the leak, ma'am?
Where's the leak, ma'am? Come on, SpongeBob. It's not that bad. Look, police scissors.
He's just cutting out at this point.
That makes it sound so much better.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
then,
distorted noise.
Dumb people just sound like distorted noise.
So yeah, I do that
That's
when
what
I
I
walk
hear.
around the shop. So, and it's kind of funny because I've had a couple customers like walk past the shop, and all of a sudden I'm screaming in a Patrick Star voice. It's kind of funny. I get weird looks all the time. And then my dad was like, we were talking about because one of the things I've had to start doing at my job is we've been forced to do these inspection videos where we go around the vehicle and talk about the car and stuff like that. My dad was like, you should do an impression on one of those videos of like one of your funny impressions. And I was like, because he wants me to do, I don't know if you guys know this person, but Matt Foley from SNL, he's the motivational speaker. But he wants me to do that one and go around and say that everyone needs to be living in a van down by the river and stuff like that. But we were talking about it, and I was like, I don't know if I could do it right at the right time, because it's a hit or miss whether or not the customer will think it's hilarious or take great offense to it. So
It also depends on if they get the reference.
That too. Well, that's why I was like, if I wanted to do it right, wait until like one of the minivans show up and like the parent has all their kids, and then I could be like, hey, if you want, I can do an impression to like, so that your kids can have at least some kind of fun while they're here, you know. And so do like a Patrick Star or like a Mickey Mouse or something like that. But I can't do a really good Mickey Mouse. But yeah, something like that. I've always wanted to do that, but I'm not really good at like doing it on the spot sometimes. But Patrick Star is the only one that
right now.
I can't do Mickey.
Just try. You said you're not great at it. I still want to hear it.
I'm kind of put on the spot.
Yeah, well, now you know how we feel.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
He's not gonna do it.
I don't know what to say that would be funny apart from saying. I don't
Just
know.
give the classic oh boy.
Eddie.
Just give the classic oh boy.
Oh boy. You're not goofy.
He sounds old. He sounds like old Mickey.
That's an old Mickey.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with you.
Boy.
Ow. No, that would just sound like an old, like 8-year-old woman. That's what you're saying.
Chocolate. I remember when they invented chocolate.
Yeah.
I could do a really good 60-year-old smoker.
Yeah, back in my day, back when I was only smoking 2 packs a day.
Yeah, no.
I want
can't
to
do- I
meet
can't-
somebody who does a great Beetlejuice impression. I've tried. I've been
Beetlejuice?
trying.
What in
it.
the world?
I can't do it, but a Beetlejuice impression would be cool.
That's just doing a Michael Keaton.
Yeah, it's just Michael
impression.
Keaton.
Yeah, but it's different. It's not just
Whoa.
Michael Keaton. It's different. Like I don't know.
Terrific audience.
No.
I don't know. No, I can't do it.
See, it's like it's just Michael Keaton, and then you try to do it like you can't do it.
Well,
But
I'm saying
I watched
you can't just
Beetlejuice,
say,
and I'm like,
can you do a Beetlejuice? It's just like, yeah, just do Michael Beaton. Okay, yeah.
Michael Beaton. Who's he beating?
Creature,
Michael
creature,
Be-
save this.
Creature
Man.
feature fell asleep in his cave.
Creature feature didn't save this.
Creature features.
I can't save this. This has gone too far down into a hole that I can't dive into.
It's gotten so boring.
Okay.
You know, Haley told me that I should not go on this podcast because I'm not funny enough, and I was like, you know what? You're probably right.
Never
It's
listened
not-
to her
no,
ever.
it's not
Already
your fault.
happened.
It's
Lying
my
to you.
it's my fellow co-hosts here. They've allowed it to fall into this.
What about you, dummy? You fat pig? What are you talking
I will say one thing.
Hey.
You really haven't done very much this episode apart from saying,
Go
listen.
for the throat.
Listen.
Yeah, he said listen like 5 times.
I'm
So he said
not
that's
gonna-
enough.
Oh, you want me to just interrupt and say move on? I've done that twice already.
Okay, Mister, I farted on the podcast, and that was my funniest moment.
And it was really funny, wasn't it?
Yep, but it was by
James
accident.
to try
Had
and-
to cover it up with the delayed.
We need a
Oh.
Schizophrenia 2. Or Schizophrenia Josh 2, and it's just that episode.
Dude, why does the
Josh too.
Schizophrenia Josh have more views than any of
Because
our
it's
other episodes
funny.
besides the first one?
Because it's funny?
Yeah. It doesn't have more views than than all of them, but no.
No,
Because
besides
look
the
at
first one.
Because look at the
No.
stupid face he put as the thumbnail. That's why.
Yeah,
yeah,
my
that
thumbnail
is
job on that was pretty good.
You see
You
how
put a
hot
s-
you are?
Josh, you put a stupid picture of me on the Stefan Appreciation episode, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you
And
threw
it-
me under the bus like that.
But yours didn't get as many views.
Well, yeah, because it said Stefan in it. And everyone was like, ew.
Oh. But
Which
but
this
Josh has had a
episode's
picture
prob-
of Josh's face.
It did
And
have
his
hands
handsome
Your
face.
face, I
appreciation.
wanted to click on
That's
it more.
why.
Steph.
Yeah. Everyone saw Josh, and everyone was like, oh, this handsome man. Let's listen to his voice for an hour and a half. And then they saw my face, and they're like, who is this person?
Dude, I can't listen to that. It hurts me so much. It's
Dude, it's so
terrible.
funny.
Are you
I
capable
listened
of
to it.
Are you capable of listening to the podcast without cringing at your own voice?
So yeah, I've gotten to the point where I
can.
can listen to my own voice now, but listening to me just laugh to nothing, and dude,
That's true.
just listening, it hurts so much.
I'm already like kind of regretting this because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna re-listen to this and I'm gonna be like, dude, your voice is stupid.
I mean, you're just
You
gonna
wanna
have fun listening to all the mispronounced words.
I know, right? I'm having a stroke.
The way
Look,
I got
dude.
over it is you can listen to your voice, just know that you're like, oh, my voice, but 100 other people on the first podcast listen to it. And I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just listen to your own dumb little voice.
Actually,
It's
it wasn't
fine.
100 other people. It's just Stefan over and over again.
Well, that is true.
Watch. James is gonna do me dirty, and this is not even gonna be fully released. It's just gonna be a schizophrenic Stefan episode.
No, we only do people dirty when we feel like it.
Yeah.
We may
And
feel
James
like
may
it.
feel like he wants to do me dirty.
I don't think we would do that to a guest.
We might do
Not
that
right off the
too.
bat.
I don't think we
maybe
should
like
have done that to the
couple
Josh,
hours.
but someone insisted that we do.
Oh,
We
no.
don't care about you.
I had it had to happen.
I love
Yeah.
how I mentioned in the general chat that you guys should do something special for the 10th episode, and I was really excited, and it was me, and it's become a complete dumpster fire because I'm terrible
could-
at this.
We could save this one and film a different one tomorrow if you don't like it.
It's not that I
Yeah,
don't.
but we've used all the questions now.
Yeah, we've used all the questions now. We could
Jacob
make
was
it a
like, what if we
two-part,
do-
but I don't.
Reduced to atoms.
This
Yeah.
is.
We used
I used
We
the
could
questions to
re-answer
sort
the
of
questions like we could script it. We could script the next episode.
No.
Don't
Jacob
even think about it.
suggested,
We're
what
keeping
if we
this
do-
dumpster fire.
yeah, that is true. All
We
right.
don't
that's it.
scrap episodes.
All right, Josh, break your arm. We want to see if you cry.
Well, that's
Break your arm.
what?
It's the
That's
only
not-
way that could save this podcast.
Oh, that's
Gotta be on
not
camera.
It's not supposed to happen.
Not yet.
Other people are supposed to break my arm.
Me, not other
Fine.
people, just me.
Logan's supposed
Fine,
to
get-
attempt, and we can all laugh.
Fine,
Dude, I don't think you understand. I could break your arm if I wanted to. Don't even mess with me, bro. Don't do it.
Honestly, it's. I prefer it this way because I stand the best chance of being uninjured. What?
What?
Thank you for
Please
listening
stop.
to the Wisdom Vacuum podcast. For
Thank
this
you.
one was neither wisdom nor vacuum. It just sucked. Wait, it was
Hey,
vacuum.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
he's a
All
genius.
Goodbye forever.
All right. We'll see you next
I will
time.
never
say,
be invited.
say goodbye, our wonderful supporter, Stefan.
love
Bye.
you,
I'm
Stefan.
never being invited back into this.
Neither am I. Neither am I, buddy.
You're
already have
required. You're under contract,
All right.
okay?
Yeah, we
Next
have
episode,
to,
I won't be on here.
we have to deal with Logan,
Second.
unfortunately.
Say goodbye, Josh.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.